Wonder FPV and I are out, and we've just done lots and lots and lots and lots of 5-inch flights with the 5-inch Iflight Nazgul. I don't know why. Why did I say 5-inch? What's wrong with me? I don't know. We've just done lots and lots of flights with the Iflight Nazgul Evoque version 3. So we did like an initial impression, sort of almost a review, but not a deep dive last night. And now we've just filmed essentially what is going to be the deep dive of this drone. And Boy Wonder FPV has, hello dear, it's Only Drones in the chat. And yo, what's up? It's Boy Wonder in the chat. Only Drones. Boy Wonder has just flown this 5-inch down the chimney.
Oh, we're getting a lot of people in the chat already.
Jack, hello, welcome, hope you're well. Yeah, so he's just flown it down the chimney twice, Only Drones. And you'll hear on the footage, I absolutely beep myself on a number of occasions, actually. I did so well with it.
Yeah.
I can't say he did too well with it, because then the next time he flies, he's going to think he's some sort of Dutch drone god.
I mean, you underestimate my drone.
I did a little bit underestimate you, but I did also shit myself. So, you know, it is swings and roundabouts. So what happened was, Only Drones, you know where we are. So I let him fly out in the field part, sort of over the right-hand side of it. And he was doing all these crazy tricks. And I thought, do you know what, YOLO, I'd already flown it down the chimney a few times, so I knew that everything was all right. So I said, go on then, just go and skim the chimney. So he went over the top of the chimney and then dived it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. So then I said, right, come back. And then he said, well, can I do it again? So I was like, yeah, I suppose, just don't crash it. And yeah, mate,
I did do it again.
That was crazy. I mean, to be fair, you saw his skills on the video that's going out tonight.
And on my live streams as well, if you've joined it.
You saw his skills on the video that's going out later when he flies through those trees. And I couldn't keep up with him. I was the chase drone. He was the one in front.
Yeah.
And I was struggling to keep up with him. So dive, not... Yeah, no, he didn't go down it. He dived down it. Yeah, maybe I was a bit clumsy with my words there. Yeah. But yeah, he dived down it. But not inside it or anything, anything breakable like that. We have just heard the craziest of police chases.
Oh, yeah.
We heard this car go past with a really loud exhaust. It sounded like some sort of sports car, and then all of a sudden 3 police cars are chasing
all of a sudden, one started chasing them. Well, two started chasing them.
And then a third,
Like 5 minutes later, a third joined in.
Crazy times.
And then it just randomly just ended. Then
it did.
Before it was going to fly, they just came back.
Yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, we are now in a position, I think, to give our deep dive review, which is going to include, did you chase it though? I didn't, because we didn't have any batteries left.
Yeah.
So I'm gutted. Otherwise, you know for a fact I'd have been straight there. But yeah, sadly not. So yeah, I think we're in a position now to give our deep dive thoughts on this drone. And we've also done a speed test comparison, which I'm going to put out on YouTube Shorts. No, we haven't done it, because we do that tomorrow morning, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes. We filmed a speed test tomorrow morning. Yes.
What?
They'll never know, will they?
Yeah.
They'll never know. Of the Seeker 5 versus the iFlight. And I think everybody might be a bit interested to see what the result of that speed test is. It certainly interested us, didn't it? I don't think we got what we expected from it. But it was fun nonetheless.
Yeah.
And then obviously moving forwards into this week, we've got one of those Red Bull style rocket drones, which I'm going to build up this week. And then hopefully we'll have that on the channel for the weekend.
Yeah, and maybe beat the world record, which is 300 miles an hour.
300 kilometers an hour.
Oh yeah. 300 kilometers, and try and beat that.
We can try it.
Yeah, maybe give it the...
Cristiano, how much? I'm not selling it. Hi Squadron, I'm having trouble selling my Cobra SDs. Got any advice? Lower the price. I'm afraid that's the... yeah, I don't know how much you're selling them for, mate, but ultimately, like, if they're not selling, it just means you need to lower the price and take whatever hit you need to take on them, I'm afraid. Young, what's up, my brother? How's it going? I hope you're well. Cristiano, if you mean how much is it, if you go to the video that I published last night, it's like a review of it, and on that there is a link direct from iFly and a link from AliExpress. The link from AliExpress should give you a coupon code for £100 or about I don't know, what's that in dollars? About $120 off,
Yeah.
depending where you are in the world. 110 with the Menace RC Pico. The problem is, bro, like, it's not a bad price at all, and I'm not saying that it's a bad price, but the problem is, bro, nobody wants analog goggles in 2025. Like, do you know what I mean? I wanted a second pair of analog goggles, so I got the HD Zero Box Pro ones, but also my DJI ones do analog as well. And like, anyone starting off in the hobby, generally speaking, will either get a cheap kit with a cheap setting and then upgrade to a digital set, or we'll just start in digital. So it's going to be a really difficult sell. I don't think it's a bad price, but like I say, the problem is it's supply and demand, and ultimately, if people are not buying, bro, it just means that you've got to lower that price, and that's not a good thing. You know, it really isn't. Secondhand RC stuff is really hard to sell. I was in the RC truck game and the RC truck business 20 years ago, and even back then, selling used stuff, and I'm talking stuff that you would buy, you would build, and you would genuinely use once, you'd be losing 50% off the value. Like, it's so hard, because the problem is you've got people, I was going to say people like me, that don't abuse stuff, but then this drone sat here full of half of a tree that I crashed into yesterday. But you've got people that don't abuse stuff, but then you've got people that do abuse stuff, and people are just a little bit worried. So it is a hard sell. I don't think it's a bad price, but ultimately, if nobody's buying, then it's not good. Boywonder says, you underestimate my 5-inch freestyle powers. Well, what we'll do, Boywonder, is we will put the footage on your channel. So everybody...
I'm literally practicing right now. I'm free running.
Nice. Everybody make sure you are subscribed to BoywonderFPV. He did do a pretty damn good job, I've got to admit. But we'll put some footage on his shorts maybe tonight. I'll have to edit it because it's 10-bit though. So if not tonight, then tomorrow. But check out what he did. I'm quite impressed with what he did. Yep, fam is all well here, chilling, watching the weather. Facts, I ain't selling mine though. Yep, I get you. My Box Pros are coming in 3 days. Drop his channel. I can't because I'm on the mobile app, and on the mobile app, unfortunately, I can't actually.
Make me a moderator and then I can put a link.
Hang on.
I can put the link on my own channel. Just hold me and then make
right.
Add as moderator.
I have to add you as a standard one. If you add you as monitoring, you can't leave a comment. Right, go on. Don't. Right, Boywonder's going to drop his channel. Check.
On my streamer.
His comment. Whose comment on the drones?
I think he said check my comment.
Yeah, I did. It may be a lag from when I was speaking before to where it goes out. But yeah, it's a lovely evening here in the UK. If I do that, there you go. Look, we have got blue skies, which is unusual for the UK. But fun nonetheless. We're at the Bando this evening, or this afternoon, I suppose you could call it. I'm trying to... This I hate using the YouTube app.
If I just share, I can just copy the link and then send it in the chat.
But yeah, Mike, we're in the UK and we're flying at the Bando today, and BoywonderFPV's dived the chimney.
I accidentally put the Google link to my channel.
Oh well, never
It'll
mind. Yeah, we're going to find him, no problems. Keeping my analog goggles... maybe upgrade with rapid fire. Rapid fire is amazing. I love rapid fire. I've got rapid fire on my analog adapter in my DJI V2 goggles, or DJI 2, no, V2 goggles. And they said the Box Pro from HD Zero was just nearly quite almost as good as rapid fire. It's not. It's really not. Rapid fire is amazing.
URL.
Guideline says it's pissing down here. Whereabouts in the UK are you, Guideline? Because I thought most of the UK today was actually due some relatively nice weather. Although this morning it was pretty miserable. Believe it or not, when you see the video from tonight, in comparison to the review of the Iflight, which will probably drop tomorrow, or it might be Tuesday because I've still got to do a couple of things. Okay, thanks, Boywonder. Yeah, it'll probably drop on Tuesday because I've got to do a couple of things with it tomorrow, actually thinking about it. But when you see that, it's difficult to believe that that Bando flight that you've not yet seen is filmed on the same day as the flight that you've not yet seen from the lake this morning, because the UK is crazy, man. It's crazy. I mean, to be fair, in front of me we've got blue skies and behind me we've got grey skies, so
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Hopefully those.
Young Wiz is going to give you an instant follow in a second. Nice.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
Hey, FPV fam, says Bruce. Welcome, Bruce. Bruce, I cannot believe how lax, and I mean this in a positive way, your laws are over there in Canada. To be able to fly BV loss, to be able to fly without a visual observer, you guys, honestly, like, you just need it to be a bit warmer than minus 100 million degrees, and I'll be there, mate. I'll move tomorrow. But I just need part of your country to be hot, if that's all right. If you can arrange that, speak to Justin. Who's your PM? Is it still Justin? I don't know. Sensible is the word. No, 100%. Because I saw as well, you can only do certain things if there's less than 5 people around you. I think it's brilliant. Here, there's nobody. There is literally nobody. There is a car in front of me, but there is literally nobody here. There's 2 people from that car. So that 5-person rule would be great. Boulder and I could fly together because we wouldn't need a visual observer.
Yeah.
We could be sensible. Like, it's crazy. Have you seen the new SpeedyBee F405 version 5? Somebody in my Discord has got one. Oh, Mark Carney. Shit, that's our former head of the Bank of England. Huh? Never mind. Yeah, Nabil, somebody in my Discord has got one. And Young Wiz says he just subscribed to you, so subscribe back.
I just replied to him.
Nice, nice.
I'm gonna subscribe back.
I haven't personally seen
Whoever
it.
subscribes to me, I'll subscribe back.
Perfect. I don't personally have any need for the new version of the SpeedyBee flight controller. I've got a few that have been sent to me from other manufacturers, and SpeedyBee are a little bit difficult to work with at the moment since sort of they decided that they wasn't going to send stuff outside of China. They're just a bit difficult to work with, so there's just no point. There's just no point. But it looks good. Looks good. Mark Carney, that's mad. Yeah, your rules, honestly, your rules are so common sense. It's unbelievable. But is there anywhere, Bruce, at all in Canada that's ever warm and not under 27,000 foot of snow? Yeah. And also, like, you know, famous YouTuber, can you get me a green card? Is it a green card? I don't know. Bruce is also sub to you, so make sure you sub back. Nice one. Thank you very much, Bruce. Appreciate that. West Coast in British Columbia. Okay, let's go. Let's make it happen. What's the entry requirements? Is just being a famous YouTuber good enough? Because, you know, I mean, let's be fair as well. The ladies over there, they've not seen somebody like this before, Bruce. I've got to be honest. 470.
760.
Nice, 470 you mean.
470.
Is Gep RC stack better than Speedy, talking about F7 or H7 generally? So there's the F4, so there's hierarchies of stacks. We've got the F4, which is the sort of lower, more budget end. Then you've got the F7, which has more UARTs and more memory and more features. And then H7 has a much faster processor, more inbuilt memory, and more UARTs generally, I think. So you can't really compare the 3 of them because it's like comparing the size of an engine. It's like comparing a 1.2 litre engine to a V6 to a V8 or to a V6 to a V12, I suppose. The performance difference between them. However, despite the fact that there is a big performance differential between all of them, I dare anybody to do a blind test. In fact, Only Drones or Boy Wonder, one of you two this week can bring out a drone, or 3 drones. We're going to bring out 3 drones. In fact, I can do this. We'll use an F7, an F5, no, an F7, an F4, and a H7, all in the same size and same class of drone. We'll clear the OSD, and then either you or Only Drones can plug in whilst I've got the goggles on, so I don't know which drone I'm flying, and then I will give my thoughts on which one performs the best. And I guarantee you now, I will not pick the H7. But that said, I will always buy a H7 if the option is available, because it future-proofs it. You've got more headroom for adding stuff, and you know, if you're building, generally speaking, you can build better for about the same price with better components. So I don't know if that helps, but Guideline UK says, hit the like button. Thank you very much, buddy. Yep. Bruce says, love setting up the Goku F722 Pro Mini V2. I do like that Goku stack. It is very nice. Nice and easy as well. 10 volt, 2 amp back. Yeah, that's also a great thing. and there's horses down the road, which is good because I've got a story for you guys, actually. Bruce, what's the entry requirements to move to Canada? Right. So a couple of weeks ago, Boy Wonder and I was flying here.
Yeah.
So further down the road, you know, where it sort of goes down into that little valley and we fly around.
Yeah.
And Boy Wonder and I was flying there, not at the same time. And Boy Wonder said, oh, there's somebody over there coming to us. So I said, okay, no problems. I'll come back and land. And these two ladies came over, relatively young ladies, and they said, can you not fly that drone here? Because it's scaring the horses. So quick as a flash, I looked up and I pointed to the horses that was on top of the field. Bearing in mind I was flying in the valley. Yeah. And at least, what do we reckon? There was about 150 meters away. So about 500 foot away from us.
Nowhere near them.
That we wasn't. And I pointed to them and I said, is it those horses over there that haven't moved that are being disturbed? And they said, yes. So I said, okay, I won't fly near those non-disturbed horses over there that I wasn't flying near. No problems. Have a wonderful day. And they said, thank you very much. And everybody went on. And it was the quintessential art of British sarcasm. And they had no idea. It was incredible. Incredible.
Did we tell them what in
Howdy, Just a Man? No. Howdy, Just a Man. Hope you're well. The Goku stack is great. Plugs if he can't solder. Yeah, absolutely. We have got a job for Boy Wonder as well. He's going to guideline. Honestly, you know exactly that quintessential art of British sarcasm, don't you? You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I literally pointed to them. I said, oh, do you mean those horses over there? Those ones that have not moved that are being disturbed? Yes, we do. Okay. Well, I'm not flying near them. So what I'll do, and I'm not disturbing them, is I won't fly near them. And I won't disturb them. Amazing. Absolutely. But we've just seen, you can't see it because of this car, otherwise I'd have changed the focus on this camera. But they've just come out of the field on the right-hand side on their horses. It's the same two young girls. I've got two cars pulling up the road. They're looking like they're dogging. You don't know what that means, BoywonderFPV? Don't Google it.
Wait, what?
Nope. Yep, she looks like a bulldog. And he's got no hair, so yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about. What?
Nope. Anyway.
I'm Googling.
Right. Bruce says AI says you need a valid travel document such as a passport. Got one of them. An ETA or visitor visa, depending on your citizenship. Yeah, but that's an entry requirement for a holiday, Bruce. I'm going to come and live over there, bro. So what do I need to come and live over there? He's being a qualified YouTube god who does cause health and safety issues around ladies when he takes his mask off a qualifying requirement or not. How far have you fly a 5-inch with a 1600 mAh battery? I've never flown with a 1600 mAh battery on a 5-inch because it's too heavy. I've used a 1550. And how far? Well, legally you can only fire as far as you can actually see it. Yeah. But
we don't go yet.
On a round trip, I think we got about 7 or 8 kilometers away on a round trip. But we'll do that. In fact, we'll add that to the list for the review of this. So for the in-depth review of this, which will be out on Tuesday, because I'm adding more and more things to it, we'll do that and we'll find just how far, because that's a 1550 mAh battery, and we'll find out just how far that will go on that battery as a round trip. But we can't fly in a straight line far away, because if we do, it's against the law and then the police will come.
If we see it, technically if we see the drone, it's not against the law.
No.
But if we can't see it, it's against the law.
Yes. I'm not sure what those two are doing, but they look very dodgy. Yeah. Not as dodgy as me. Alfin, can I see how frame works in X to dead cat and vice versa? You absolutely can, but not right now, I'm afraid, because there's a screw in there. So you have to take the screw out. So can you see there is a hole there, and you just take that screw out and move it. We'll have that on the deep dive review out on Tuesday. Okay, I've got a lot of stuff to do before Tuesday, haven't I? Jesus. But no, that was going to be in the review anyway. The deep dive video on Tuesday anyway. So that's not a problem at all. We will do that.
Yep.
I haven't flown in the True X configuration yet either, so I'm looking forward to see what the difference is. So these people are coming back now. Awesome. Sedi says hello. Hello. Hope you're well.
Hello, Sedi.
We've got that man looks like he's wearing a lederhosen. Yeah. No, I don't know what that means either, but it sounded good. I've got to be honest.
It's a random word.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know what's going on, but they've got dogs and
Should be fine.
yep. So only drone says focus. Yes. Are you telling me to focus or are you telling the camera to focus? Wow, nice frame. I like it. So
Probably
there's the dog. When are you going to fly? We've just finished flying.
Do you mean the dogs on the drones because there's 2 dogs?
Do you mean focus on the dogs, mate?
No.
Yeah, so we've just flown it. Boy Wonder and I have just done loads of packs. Boy Wonder's dived the chimney. We've done a top speed test versus the Seeker 5. And we just wanted to jump on and do a little bit of a live stream with you guys because we haven't done one for ages. Yeah. And I'm not going to have time to do a proper one from the studio tonight.
Can I say something? Self-promotion, when I get back home, I'm going to go live.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
only drone says focus, as in me. Is the Evoque V3 or the Evo better? That's a really good question. A really good question, actually. And I think from my initial thoughts would be the Evoque's better. But when you factor in the cost of the Eco versus the Evoque, it's likely that actually, I think you'll probably find the difference is really quite slim, and maybe even the Eco probably takes it. That's another video that I can add to the list for this week, not a problem whatsoever. Bro, I buy Vapor D5. Can I just buy 2 arms and get it into an X frame? No, I think it's got a different plate on the bottom. I don't think it's got a movable or an adjustable plate on the bottom, so you'd have to buy a different bottom plate. So if you want a dead cat, buy a dead cat. If you want a True X, buy a True X. If you want both, then this is going to be your option.
Yep. True.
Just a Man says, I did a test yesterday comparing the difference between flying 4 and 6S. I found that my current tune must be for 4S. Flies so much smoother on 4S. Is that with one of these or is that with something else? Rory, have a good day. Welcome. I hope you're well. Alfin says, are you interested in playing long range with a big quad like the Helion? I've actually got a 10-inch long range at home that was sent to me by AliExpress in the summer, and I haven't had time to fly it. The problem is the regulations are so awful for long range in the UK that I could only really fly it around in circles, and I'll do that, but like it just bores me, I've got to be honest. So I will do it and I'll put a video out. But yeah, that's all I can say. I just ordered everything maxed out stuff, Wasp, Major Motors, 04 Pro, currently on shipping. Just concerned about the range on a mountain. I mean, if I can't fly 1 kilometer, you'll be able to fly. Especially if you can stick a lithium ion on these and they'll fly for 20 minutes. So range isn't a problem. You're absolutely fine. I just have to be careful how I answer those questions because of the way the regulations are. And as with anybody that's got a couple of subscribers, there is always somebody out there there is always somebody out there that is willing to sort of, shit on you. So you just got to be a bit careful how you answer those questions, right? Don't drop that link again, mate, because it's doing my head in.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Just to get more swords.
I know, mate. I know. It was a goofy Astro frame. Oh, right. Yes. Okay. I see. Only Drone says difference on feel from X to dead, please. That's coming in the deep dive. I promise you I'm going to fly that tomorrow and let you know. Nabil says 5-inch range. Yeah, you can something like this, mate. You can stick a lithium ion on without a problem. You can't get a 2P 6S lithium ion on this. You can get a 1P 6S lithium ion, and you'll be able to fly 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes without a problem at all. And they are super efficient. I think with a 1550 mAh, I flew for 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes, pretty hard. Yep. And also all the drones, I'll show you how easy it is to change it as well. Not only the difference in the feel, but how easy it is to change it. It's actually crazy easy. I just haven't had time to film that bit. I was supposed to do that tonight, but yeah, life. The Evoque is a wonderful 2-in-1, but expensive for me. It is expensive. You're absolutely right. We was discussing this before. It's like $600. Although, like I say, on AliExpress, on the link on AliExpress, on the review or the initial review I put out yesterday, there is about $100, $120 off that price. I know that is still expensive, especially in places like Jamaica. But, it is a really, really, really high quality build that's really, really fun. And if Boy Wonder can fly it and not smash it into the chimney, then that's got to be a good thing.
Yeah.
What is the best drone in your opinion? That's a difficult one. That's a really difficult one because every class of drone is different. So Vapor D5 is a bit more economical. Vapor D5 is brilliant. I'm going to do a comparison with the Vapor D5 in this as well. I may have to take a look at that, to be honest. How many drones do you have? By the way, don't worry about the range. I'm living in the UK, no US. 3 kilometer range is legal here. How many drones have I got? Too many. I've got far too many. Right, 3 kilometers. Yeah, this will do 3 kilometers and back probably 3 or 4 times. Big up Jamaica. Yeah, so what question was I going to answer then? The best drone, in my opinion. The problem is, right, there is no best drone because if I wanted to do commercial work inside a building, I wouldn't pick a 5-inch. So instantly I'd say, well, this isn't the best drone. So you then sort of go to categories. And then equally, I wouldn't choose the Spider ITZY to do a long range flight, but I might choose this. So are we saying that the ITZY is not the best drone? So the problem is it's the right tool. And again, if I wanted to take a photo of a sunset with, 100 individual photos, well, this is no good. This is no good at all. So the problem with the question of what is the best drone is it comes down to categories. And then you can answer it better. So what is the best sub 250 gram drone? Well, I did a video a few months ago of the top 6 and I gave my opinions on what I think is the best. Then you're going to look at what is the best 5-inch, and I think this and the Seeker 5 are going to be at the very top. But then you've got to consider the cost implications of something like the Eco. 2 minutes. Okay. Is Walksnail or the DJI system better? DJI system is a million times better. Best tiny, best 5-inch, best, exactly, yeah. Different horses for different courses. Yeah, you all get it. Walksnail is awful. Best drone is the one you've got. Absolutely, Morty. Hope you're well, brother. The best drone, I mean, to be fair, I've got the Seeker 5 and this on me today, so I can't tell you which one is the best between them two because, yeah. But again, yeah, best mountain cruiser, best 5-inch, best long range, best photography under 250 grams, best photography with a telephoto, best photographer with a single lens. That's the problem. It's different horses for different courses. I don't know where them horses have gone, by the way. But yeah, that's just the way it is. It's just, yeah, basically. But I am going to do a best 5-inch video shortly. When are you going to fly? About 28 minutes ago. But if you've got any questions, let me know. I am going to end the stream in about a minute, by the way, just so you all know. But yeah, that's the way it is. Just never the Neo. Yeah. I mean, actually, should we do a let's disarm the Neo from 400 foot and see what happens next week?
Yeah.
Okay. Chat,
today
should we do it?
I
can't do it today. It's not charged. I'm willing to disarm my Neo from 400 foot and see what happens.
Because we hate it.
My 7-year-old loves having the Neo fooling around. Yeah, I get that. DJI Drone Shot says it's day 10 of asking to power loop a DJI Mini 5 Pro. The second I can find a case, it's happening, brother. But for FPV, yeah, blah. It is like it's fun, isn't it? What it is, Bruce, is it's a fun toy for kids. Shut up, Guideline. Nobody asked you. It is. It's a fun toy for kids. That's what the Neo is. But it's also, sorry, Guideline. It is also a good entry point into the world of FPV for you to dip your toe in the water and realize if this is for you or not. So I'm not totally against it. I'm just against people saying it's good, Guideline. Cheers, Squad and Boy Wonder. Cheers, Morty. That kid last year at the fair. Yeah, do you know, really quickly before we go, I've got a story for you. So last year, Only Drones and I was filming at a Christmas fair, and obviously all of the people that work there, they live in caravans, and one of them came out and said, "Oh, you're flying a drone?" And we was chatting to him. He was only about 10, and he's like, "Oh, I've got a drone. I've got the DJI Neo." And if you all saw my videos from last year, where there's a big building next to this Winter Wonderland fair fun fair. So I'm flying over this building and doing all these shots. I can see the drone, so there was never any danger. But this kid then turns around to me and says, yeah, I fly my Neo over that building. So I said, oh yeah, that's cool. I do the same. He said, yeah, I'll land it on it as well. I'm like, oh my God. So I've got to watch out for that this year. Guideline UK says it's convinced the missus to let me get into the hobby. And that's what it is, Guideline. It's a brilliant, what's that word I was used to get into something? Yeah, but it is gateway. It's a brilliant gateway. By the way, this might be weird, but the technical drone parts should be cheaper because we don't talk about that W word when it comes to FPV. Yeah, we don't talk about that. What's occurring? I'm actually gateway. That's the one. Yeah. I don't like to talk about the W word. I'm against it when it comes to FPV. It's ruining FPV. Holiday pick drone. Yeah, no, it's good. It's got its uses.
What is the W word?
Right, I'm off. You've all been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. We'll get some footage up later on of what we've been doing today. We've got a premiere at 10 o'clock tonight, and the premiere at 10 o'clock tonight, don't miss it because it's the one that you've all been asking for. It's a sub 250 Dolly Fly 16 versus the Gep RC Dark Star 16. You've all been asking for it. Please don't miss it. I put a lot of effort and a lot of work into this one. Boy Wonder and I was chasing each other through trees just for the opening. So I hope to see you all at 10 p.m. tonight. But in the meantime, it's been amazing. Peace out. Love you long time. Bye. 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 Bye.